Hello, hello, welcome back to Gold Rush. I'm Hitman82, and as you can see, we've got some more cleanup to do. Wash plant's not quite full yet, but there's a reason for that. Finished all the dirt on the good areas over here. Should probably move that excavator before it falls in the hole. So yeah, we'll have to just run that through even though it's not full. I've got two more cleanups to do here, and it's been 3 game days since the last video. And I'm down to $7,000. The parts, the prices on the parts are just murdering me here. I spent about $25,000 on fuel, and the rest, what was that? $60,000, $50,000, something like that in parts. It's killing me here. um, I'm kind of wondering, gee, did I spend money on something else? But I can't see what it would be. At least I've got lots of fuel in the generator and in the tank. So I'm not going to run out of fuel, but after, well, tomorrow, like after it goes past 1 a.m., I'm going to be out of money because of the loan. So need to run some gold today. So we're going to do that. So we're starting at 0. I think I'll do that off screen. You've seen enough of me running dirt, so I'll uh, I'll put those through and then do as I did before. I'll stop it when we finish each load. So away we go. There's the first load, 53.3. That's not bad. Our next one, we're up to 100.7, so that was 47.4 ounces. Diminishing returns, glad we're moving. Alright, so we got one more to do. There's the last one. So we got a total of 144.4. So that was 43.7 for the last one. And remember, it was still only about 95% full, the wash plant. So we did okay, I think. So that total area for those 2 big blocks, we got 144 ounces of gold. You know what? I could look back and further save and see how much it said we would get out of there. And matter of fact, that's just what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pause again and load up a previous save, and we'll have a look. Okay, well, let's see here. I look back. I look back at these 2 squares, 167 and 168. Now, I did probably dig a little bit down into these surrounding ones. Not that one, but these 2 I have. So, let me see. It showed a total between these 2 blocks, 341 ounces of gold in there, and I recovered 144 of that. Now, that doesn't mean I was wrecking gold. That means that's the efficiency of my current setup. So, yeah, that's our first real numbers that we've had here. Oh, what's this? Which one do I have? Well, it shows no gold in there, but you can see. Well, darn, if I'd realized that, I probably would have gotten that extra 5% on the wash plant and just dug this corner. It doesn't matter. I'm only going to get another couple ounces out of there, so it's not worth it. Not for the price of fuel and parts. Okay, so our next thing we're going to do is we're going to head up. Let's see, where's my truck? Get there eventually. Oh, I got the fuel trailer on the back. Let's just disconnect that for now. I don't have any fuel in it anyway. I use that when instead of running the. Speaking of running, come back, come back. Oh, he ain't coming back. That's okay. It'll stop. There we go. Thanks for finding the level ground. I should have put this stuff down here then, I guess. Okay, we're gonna head over. Oh, first of all, let's have a look at the map. Let's see. I'm looking for a decent amount of gold in a. See, this 162 is not a bad spot to dig down into, and then I would just start hollowing this out. See, if I stay up here, it's less traveling up and down hills. So I'll trace that route right now. But if I dug down right here, 176, that's not bad. So let's, okay, so we've got 162. That's the, did I say 170? Anyway, oh, that was the gold. So that's square number 162. So we're going to head there now. I've highlighted it. Don't want to drive too fast or else I'll blow another tire. Sheesh. Yeah, take that, steak. Steak. So, if I started digging down even back this far at a slope, because I don't really want to have the dump truck parked up here while I'm sitting next to it with the excavator, because it's just going to be a bit hard to be digging up and down a lot. Well, let me see here. This dirt to my right is not very good. So digging through that, running it through the wash plant, eh, we're burning fuel, we're burning parts. It's just, if we don't dig good gold, we're not going to get anywhere. Just like what happened, well, I was going to say before we got the excavator and dump truck, but we didn't have repairs version 2 at that point. So that's what's killing me right now. It's even more expensive than the fuel is the parts. So we're going to dig this big blob here too, I imagine. So pretty much digging this hole where I'm driving around, we'll be digging this area out. So maybe it would be better if I just came in from right here. Let's have a look at this square right here behind me. So what I'm doing right now, I know looks like I'm just faffing about, but what I'm doing is trying to find a decent way to get in here and extract this gold. Yeah, that's 10 meters deep to get 176. So that's like 17 ounces a meter, approximately. Oh, it's better. Yeah. So this one is just, it's okay. Yeah. I'm just looking at whether or not I can just dig through this way and open up this corner, and then let's have a look here. Oh, okay, that corner's almost gone. Oh, yeah, that corner's like there's. That's still worth looking at. So that's number 88. It's showing 100 ounces left, but there's hardly any dirt there, so that's actually worth it. So if I park my excavator, right here, and start digging this, see, look how far down that is. But that's okay. With the dump truck down there, I can dig basically as far down as I can reach with the excavator and dig kind of a flat platform down there, and then move the excavator down onto that platform and dig out the rest. That means driving up the hill each time, up and down that hill when I'm emptying or like filling the wash plant. But at the same time, if I'm up here, I'm not really doing too much on the hills, but driving over this dirt seems to be a little slow. I'm hemming and hawing, I'm aware of that. Well, we'll try that. We'll try that for starters. We're going to dig this corner, and we'll put the dump truck down below there. So let's get this truck out of the way. We'll move our equipment over and get started. I wasn't planning to do a dig-a-sode today. I figured I'd end up doing some road building, but if I do it this way, I don't really have to do road building. Oh, I'm going to park this over next to the wash plant so I can, every time the wash plant breaks, I can just go to the truck and then jump out, and I'm right next to the switch. Matter of fact, I'm going to drive this around the other side. Then I'm even closer. I hop out of the truck and I'm right there. Okay, and onto the excavator. Okay, back to driving and back up the hill. Come on, you can make it. See how slow it is to drive over this dirt? There, I hit a flat spot. Actually, that loader, I got pretty decent with it. As you can see, that slope is pretty smooth. So, mind you, I ran over it a whole bunch of times, but still, it does a pretty decent job. I really didn't like it when I first used it, especially when I thought it was killing all my gold, but I didn't know for a fact, so that's why I kept going with it. But yeah, it was okay. So I could use that for road building, but I really want to get that dozer. I know I've mentioned it for at least the last 2 or 3 episodes. Oh, I forgot. I need to go into town and sell the gold. I can do that here in a bit. Oh, I'll want to do that before I buy any parts or anything because I need the gold, or I need the money to refine the gold so I don't have to sell gold ore, because we don't want to do that. So I guess I will have to go into town. Let's get set up here and then I'll just zip in and off screen and sell the gold. Well, I'll zip in off screen and then we'll sell the gold on screen. How's that sound? You want to see me getting some cash for us, don't you? Of course you do. Of course. So you can see how sheer this cliff is. That's where I was wrecking gold. So we won't do that this time. We'll do it right. Well, right as far as the game sees it. Okay, so let's lock that. Let's see, how far can I reach? So I used the small excavator before. Wow, this large excavator, how far does that reach down? Jump in the hole! Whoa! Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll be able to drive right up on that. Sweet. Alright, well, that'll work. So back the dump truck in here. Yeah, excellent, that's gonna work. Okay, well, I'm going to pause here and head into town, sell the gold, and I'll see you at the blacksmith. I made it here alive with no mishaps, no broken parts. So let's sell some gold or refine some gold. Oh, if I use it all, it's gonna pay cash. So what's 30% at 144? Quickly. We'll leave, I don't know, 45 ounces maybe. So, okay, well, I'll just refine. Whoop, whoop. Oh, that was weird. Controller stuck. Yeah, 93 ounces, good enough. Good enough. So the rest, 50. Oh yeah, look at that, 50 ounces left. Need that for rent, because we certainly do not want to pay our rent with cash. Been there, done that. Alright, so we're going to head over and sell this gold bar wherever it went. Hopefully it went in the truck, even if it didn't. I don't know if it would just say, oh, you own gold somewhere and you can sell it. I don't know. If I get there and says I have no gold, I'll have to go back. Yikes. What is with this dust? Yes, I drive slowly. It's because the wheels are expensive, you know. 1232. Oh, boy, I wish I had a whole bunch to sell, but this will work. There's 100 grand. How much do we owe on that loan? 265,000. Ah, that's not too bad. A few days of mine and to take care of that. So I'm sitting here. I got $111,000. I'm near where I can buy some parts. But the problem is the parts are so expensive. And you know, you load up on parts that are worth $3,000 a piece. I can use that cash for other things. So if I knew ahead of time what parts were going to break, I'd buy them, but you never know, right? No, we're not buying the dozer right now. I mean, yeah, we could buy a $1 dozer, but we're not going to. Not today. Okay, I'm going to pause and head back to the claim. Made it back safely, and I just realized $20,000 I spent on these notifications. So if we go to transport, I can see I'd forgotten about this. I had done it right after I'd finished recording. I don't know why I did it. I just wasn't thinking and purchased it because I wanted to see what it did. So here's the transportation info. Nothing on there. Failures. You can see every failure right back to day zero, or the very beginning. They don't all say day zero, do they? What the heck is the point of that? Anyway, but that's right back to when I first got the wavetable. So you can see all these breakdowns. Look at them all. So I could delete them all. Yeah. Okay, so the last things here: conveyor belt bucket, hydraulic hoses, electric engines. Those are on the duplex jigs. By the way, if I could go back, I don't think I'd bother with the hog pan and duplex jig, because the parts, I don't know if the parts are even worth it, because it breaks down a lot. machines cost $50,000 to buy right off the bat. Mm. And it's a lot of extra work to clean out. So, yeah, if I could go back, I think I'd wait and then wait until I could afford like a gravel pump or something that might give us a better yield on those. Okay, the workers. Let's see. We've only got the one hired worker, and Rico, he's working on the dump truck. What happens? That's upgrade for 10,000. What does that give us? 20% malfunction rate reduction. Huh. Well, I could upgrade him, but I'm not going to right now because I just don't have the money yet. All right, so here's awaiting workers. There's 4. So Rupert here, he works on the duplex jig. Adelia, she works on Frankenstein. Rayford works on the Hogpan sluice box. And finally, Faustino works on the mobile wash plant. Well, Faustino, I do not foresee needing you, so you can reject this CV. Whatever CV stands for. Or no. Okay, there we go. So I get rid of one. There you go. That's how you manage workers, I guess. So the only things left, we could shop at, honestly, for the prices and the extra money it would cost to buy anything there, we'll just travel there. $20,000 to buy it from there, and then you're going to pay, I don't know, what is it, 10% extra on top of the equipment. Well, all that equipment's expensive, so it's better. You're better off making a trip there. The transport, that one kind of is worth it because then I could, for instance, if I need the loader, basically next time I need to transport something from here, instead of going to town, I'll come here and spend the $5,000. And what that means is I should be able to transport things to and from my storage, such as I've got a mining drill and the heck is it? Oh, the loader are both sitting in storage, so I could do it right from here instead of having to go into town to transport them. All right, let's get this. Whoops. Turn around here and facing the right way, and we'll just do a little bit of digging here just to kind of round out the episode. We looked at a lot of interesting things today. At least I thought it was interesting. So a little bit different anyway. Different's interesting, isn't it? So if you learned something, that's great, because I learned. Oh, you know what? I learned something else here. I'll show you on the excavator in a moment. And I know you're probably going to say, oh, well, man, I play the game and I already knew that. Why don't you experiment with controls? No, I do not. So let's have a look at what I'm yakking about. Fire this up. Alright, so when you're digging, okay, you see I've been doing it this way. You can also move this. I didn't even know that. So does that mean when you're digging, you could actually close? Well, I guess that's as far as it goes. So, and then this just moves with it. But that means, if I'm like this, does that mean the dirt won't fall out? Because that happens often. Anyway, that's as far as it'll go. So then I'd have to move this with it. Anyway, just neat. I haven't actually used that on any machines in any games before, and I haven't run an excavator in real life. I had an opportunity and missed it. But yeah, so I haven't even seen this on a real machine that I've stood next to before. So I don't know what you'd really use that for, other than just making sure dirt doesn't fall into the bucket, I guess. Alright, so let's do this. I saw dirt falling down there. Hopefully lose it there and it's just spreading around. Dig, dig, dig. Alright, so we'll see how this pans out. Pardon the pun. And we'll I don't know. I don't know if we'll end up doing it this way, or if I'll say, you know what, this is just costing too much because of the fuel and the running the wash plant and the parts and stuff, that it may just be too expensive to dig in this way to get over to where the good gold is. It's kind of handy. I would like to use it because this means that wasn't a total waste of time digging this far in. Because this will give us kind of a road along the bedrock over to that. and then, so the truck should handle, unless I hit any glitchy parts like I did with the loader that sent me all over the place. I haven't actually, I've driven across that a few times with the dump truck and have not had any problems, so maybe that was just a loader issue. Do not know. It was definitely hitting something there. I guess I should pay attention. One more scoop. Keep digging from the top here. And dump it in the dump truck. That's good too. And 97%, close enough. Alright, let's head back up the hill. At least now we get a good run on. Okay, so here's that part that I was glitching on. Oh, okay, it didn't do anything that time. Now I'll know soon enough. Let's run over that stake. Oh, I missed it. Okay, that's good enough. I'm sure we'll get it next time. So we'll go up and we'll dump this in the conveyor. Then maybe I'll turn the conveyor on and just dump it into the wash plant. Some of it. Okay, let's start that dumping. And then while it's dumping, I'm gonna go and start up the conveyor. Whoops, look out, light. Knocked my light over. So much for saving time. You know, that light, that's not the first time I've done that. Maybe I should just move that light. Okay, so let's fire up the conveyors. Oh my goodness, I forgot how loud that was. Wow. I woke you up, didn't I? Woke me up. Okay, we'll head down the hill, and once I hit the bottom of the hill there, maybe I'll switch to the other truck and come back up here and shut that conveyor down. It's kind of moving it ahead of me here, so I don't have to deal with it. When I bring the next load up, I'd be sitting with a full dump truck and then the hopper full too, so. Oh, that should be good. Oh my goodness, what? I can fly! I can fly! What the heck is going on? I don't know, but this is cool. I'm gonna fly for a bit. Come fly with me. What is going on? Oh, game. What are you doing? You can hear me walking. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. I wonder how high I can go up here. Hey, this is neat. Well, I'm glad I got this on screen because now we can look at an aerial view of this parcel. Right, so we're digging right here. And we're digging up this way. Oh, what happens if I open the map? Can I look at the gold map? And this is where we're headed. Oh, neat. Okay, so if I keep digging this way, we're going right into, this is the good dirt right in here. Use my mouse here. So we'll dig right through here. Basically we're gonna dig a road right through here into there. How neat. Don't think I'm supposed to be seeing it this way. Hey, look, I'm in a helicopter. You can hear it. Oh my goodness. Alright, well that's enough of that. Can I move anywhere? No. If I try to move forward and back, it goes up and down. Oh, that's the end of that. Wow. I wonder why that happened. Oh, that's bitter. Maybe it was the shock wave from all that noise sent me up. Oh my goodness. Gold Rush, you still make me giggle sometimes. Alright, so back to digging. Oh, that was really neat though. We got a good aerial shot of the area. If only I'd planned it. Well, chances are it'll happen again. The game has a few bugs. Ooh, kidding. That's okay. That's what makes it endearing. That's why I keep coming back to play it. Yeah, because I love bugs. You know how much I love bugs? No, I don't. Spiders are okay. I don't mind spiders. And bees. Gotta like bees. Dragonflies. I like all the cool bugs. Ants. Well, if I wasn't having problems with ants, then I probably would like ants too. So, I think I might have mentioned it before, but the ants are now at my solarium, and I've got that pink styrofoam, the really dense stuff underneath it to try and I've got hot water lines running from my furnace that go into my solarium. So the styrofoam helps kind of reflect the heat upwards and keep the cold out. Well, now the ants have decided, oh, wow, this stuff's good for digging, and now they're digging in that. They don't even need moisture to dig, so it's great for them. Not so great for me. So I've been using diatomaceous earth, and I've been at war with them for, I don't know, over a week now, I guess. I tell you, darn ants. Fighting with ants is not easy. The little sugar ants are easy because I have some ant bait, which is basically borax and sugar, and so they eat that, and then their whole colony's dead in a couple of days. Um, the carpenter ants, they're like, well, we don't really want that bait, and they leave it. So this is my only recourse, is to try and stop them even from access to their nest. And it's a satellite nest that I don't think they have a queen in there or anything like that. It's, from my understanding anyway, it's like a nursery. So they take the unborn young that are a little bit older before they hatch. They take them there, I guess, to just, I don't know, expands their colony or spreads them out. So if there's a disaster in the colony, still have some workers being born. I assume that's why, but I don't really know that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm fighting those little critters. Can't burn them out. They say you can dump hot water with soap down their holes, but you can't do that either in this particular setup, because hot water and soap does not penetrate styrofoam. Because if it did, wouldn't be using it, right? Okay, so let's fire this up. Okay, get ready for big noise. You ready? Let's get this thing fired up. Actually, I should wait on the conveyor belt and let the wash plant kind of grind down a bit. Wow. Look what this does to my frames per second. All these parts jiggling and wiggling. Oh well, computer upgrade soon, hopefully, if I ever get around to it. I just got to learn how what's out there now. I haven't really looked in a few years. My last upgrade was 2015, so now I have to learn it all over again. Okay, so we'll wait for that to burn down a bit. We're down to about 35%. That's good enough. Let's turn that conveyor on. It's noisy. Okay, so let's get some more dirt into the plant. Should take it all now. That saved me about a minute of waiting there by turning on the conveyor ahead of time. It's just, you can't leave this running too long, because if it's sitting there empty, it's just going to break down on you. So it's best to shut it down when there's still dirt going through. Now that I can just hit one button and shut it all down, I'm not too worried about losing gold that way. So as soon as I get over here, well, it'll take a minute to start filtering through, so I'll get a couple scoops in here and then I'll go shut it down again. Can't see, there we go. Conserve fuel, and things are running, things are breaking. So fewer things you've got running, the fewer things are breaking. Wow, 16 FPS. What are you doing to me, game? Guess it didn't like me flying. Oh, somebody wants to work for me. Well, you know what? That'll be a good finale. That's what we're gonna do. So we'll go turn this monstrosity up. Whoop! We're back over here again. Come on, game. I just want to shut my wash plant down. 8%. Let's kill it. That's better. Let's have a look at this worker, and then we'll wrap up for today. Okay, worker, be a good one. Be a good one. And oh, the Trommel DJ Sluice box. What do you do? That's going to cost $815 a day. You are hired, sir. Okay, what's this going to do for us? The trommel to the duplex jig sluice box. Oh, that's our best part. Okay, yup. Alright, so back to hired workers. Okay, Andreas, you are going to work on... Oh, I can only do one or the other. And level 1 is auto swap mosses. That's not even useful to us. How much would it cost to upgrade you? $10,000. Honestly, right now, I'm now paying him $815 a day to do nothing for me. Well, this 2% to wash plant system performance, does that mean we get 2% more gold? Okay, I haven't actually assigned them yet. I'll just pick one of these at random. 0.5% to wash plant performance. Okay. Let's upgrade them. $10,000. Okay, so now, what's the third upgrade cost? $25,000. Okay. Well, now I know. I just wanted to see how much it would cost. Additional slots for moss to swap. I don't care about that right now. Just the extra performance. Well, I guess we'll see. It'd be interesting to see if one of the sluice boxes fills faster than the other or something. I don't have any way of knowing which sluice box he's working on. So now I just gotta hope that we get another sluice box guy and another jig guy, because then I would hire the 2 jig ones to work. And then I'd probably throw some. I think maybe if we get I don't care about the hog pans, but if we get you know, two on these and especially 2 on those trommel ones, we may start stocking some mats. You see, and put them in these holders, I guess. And then wow, okay, so that's, you get like the equivalent of 3 cleanouts here before I'd have to stop. That would be pretty nice. That would be pretty nice, indeed. I'd have to put some buckets around here. We will be getting the nuggetator. I'm curious if any of you know the answer to this question. The nuggetator, that's where you take the 6 mosses from up here and you put them in that, and it cleans them out so I don't have to do this in buckets. Does it just save me that effort, or do you get an increased gold yield? Because an increased gold yield would definitely be worth it. And I could probably test that, but I would do it off screen. And so what I would have to do is rinse out from one, and then in the other one I would have to put through the nuggetator and then run them through the wave table and see if there's any difference in the gold. I may give that a try off screen if I think of it, just to see if it's worth it, because it's 26,000 or something like that for the nuggetator. But it is another piece of equipment we could have over here. You need water and power, and as you can see, I have a connection ready for both. So we can certainly run it here. Anyway, we'll wrap things up for today. Again, if you know the answer to my question about the nuggetator, I'd really appreciate you posting in the comments and letting me know. Otherwise, I'll have to either do the test myself, or I suppose I could head on Discord and ask. Alright, so we're all set up. We're getting more modern. Every few episodes we're getting a little closer to having our next really big purchases. I look at that Frankenstein. I haven't really looked at any videos to see how to use it, but I don't see that it, unless you're chaining them all the way over there, so that I'm loading it. How many would you need? 2 or 3 to reach that far? I have no idea. But that would get pretty expensive pretty quickly. Yeah, because everything would be breaking all the time. But we could get the bigger shaker. It's the D-Rocker, it's the next one, so we could aim for that maybe, or the trommel. Those are the 2 biggest, to me anyway, the 2 biggest improvements we could do right now would be an improved shaker or an improved trommel. So we'll save up for those. Okay, well, let me know if you know the answer to that nuggetator question, and I will see you next time. Make sure you hit thumbs up if you enjoy what you saw today, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.